Hello everyone. Hello. Lane. Hello. I was gonna say Crowley, whatever, that's your name now. Hello Joycey. Hello Alex. Hello Boris. Don't shoot! How are you guys doing? How has your week been so far? Happy Wednesday. Halfway done with the week. Hello. I see, Joycey, you have a duck as your profile picture. Now, what have I done? They walk in here perfectly functional individuals and members of society, and then they walk out like, I kinda like ducks. And then suddenly they're like, ooh. I love dogs and I love gambling. There's only one thing I love more than dogs, and that is gambling. We did that one meme where people like walk through like a door and they come out different, and it's just that, but with the Lara viewers, the pipeline. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hey, well, Vtuber as well. I don't know how my week was, but I was doing Source Engine stuff and music. That sounds like a week well spent so far. You being productive? I just want to be at home curled up with the cats. So real. I don't have any cats, but I relate. Man, I don't know why I'm so tired. I don't know. I'm just exhausted. There's only 2 streams this week, guys. I've finally done it. I'm finally like, no more 3 streams a week. I finally gave up. No, it's not true. Maybe next week. We'll see how it goes. I found out one of my friend programs websites from dancing sites. That's crazy. And what did you think? What was your opinion when you found out? I was just shopping with my dad and saw it, but I forgot my wallet. Instead of buying, I took a picture of it. You just even buy the dog. You don't even know the dog on your profile picture. It's literally just some dog you took a picture of in public. That's crazy. That must be good money, Lynn. Low-key, my mom was telling me about how... You know, people are just trying to help. Like, I get it. People are just trying to help. I have a lot of people in my life suggesting me, like, the most ridiculous fucking, like, jobs ever. And one of the things my mom told me once was, she was like, you know, I heard about this guy who would make pretty good money because he would, like, draw animations for those, like, casino games. And I'm like, look. Maybe in a couple years, maybe if it really gets bad. I've started Christmas shopping. It's a pain. Everyone is getting Labubu. Guys, my friend fucking found the deep fried Labubu. She fucking found it. She sent me that picture of it. She was like, I found the shrimp Labubu. Like a picture of it at the store. And I just reply in all caps, get it! Get it! Get it! We got the fucking shrimp Labubu. Just stole it? No! You should never steal stuff. Don't do that. Oh my god. I have a deep fried Labubu too. No, you fucking don't. It's a status symbol, and you're nowhere near that level, buddy. Hello, Mr. E. Have you considered welding? What the fuck is welding? But yeah, I am actually done. Actually, no, that's not true. I just need to like buy one more thing, and then I'm done with Christmas gifts for everybody. I need to go back to that one store with Uma Musume stuff because Minami wanted something. But I bought everything for IRL people, so... And my Christmas gifts arrived to a bunch of you who I gave keychains. Even though they were not supposed to be Christmas gifts, but they are now there. All the stuff I bought at the Expo in September, it's a Christmas gift now. Merry Christmas. You know what welding is? No. Just remember that I have a duck sculpture at home. You should have taken a picture of that instead, bestie. Not some poor duck. Does that duck even consent to being your profile picture? You don't even know that. But yeah, some guy in PE class has free Pikmin keychains on his backpack. Oh, I bet they bought them from me. I didn't know my Pikmin merch was like flying off the shelves. Like, the Pikmin, I think, basically saved my sales at my last convention. Like, you know, when there were a couple slow hours when nothing was pushing, the Pikmin were still selling. People would come up and be like, yeah, I'll take the Pikmin keychain and the Pikmin sticker and the Pikmin pin and the Pikmin over keychain. I'm like, holy shit. The Pikmin are doing so well. Does Chad get a Christmas gift? Let me see. Do I have anything for you? No. You know what? As a gift, just as a very special gift from me to you, you can look at this picture of me with written pen. We get the gift of free spins. They're definitely not free. You will never have free spins. No, stop putting Oh, there you go. Were you free cups of tea? I'm on my third one right now. Maybe as a treat, I should have put some sugar in my tea. Honestly, I deserved it, but here I am. I stopped having sugar in my tea like ages ago. I've been like pretty strong for a few months now. Maybe like even longer, honestly, like probably since like towards the beginning of this year. Who needs sugar, am I right, guys? If it's good tea, it's good even without sugar. But sometimes I think about it. I look at the jar of sugar and I think about it, and then I tell myself, no. This tea is good as it is. I'll look at you guys winning in the slots. Well, no, actually, no. Alex lost because he bet 10 and won 5 back. The board is doubled, so good for you. I was thinking of that picture the other day. I know, I'm thinking of that picture every day. So you're just drinking leaf-flavored water? Yeah, that's what fucking tea is, man. But, like, the tea itself is good, so you don't need sugar in it. I'm trying to live longer, man. Sugar is important. Sugar is important in certain amounts. But I drink so much tea, man. I once wanted pancakes so badly I started dreaming about them. Did you get the pancakes? So I feel like when you crave something that badly, you should just get it. Anyways, let's change to the drawing screen, wherever the fuck that is. There it is. I've been drinking my coffee black forever, and now anytime I have sugar in my coffee, it seems too sweet. That's it, man. That's how you end up in the perfect situation. Like you train yourself to not like sugar anymore, and then you're living this perfect life, and you feel superior to everybody else when you see them put 5 spoons of sugar into their coffee, and you're like, I don't need sugar in my coffee. Whee! Look at you fly. Why are you guys all on my side? Go away. No, not. Sorry, mystery. I think that was you. Michael's comments have milk and sugar. In what context? I like tea because it's still close to water. I can't drink stuff like juice too much. I love apple juice though. I do drink a lot of apple juice, not gonna lie. Maybe me cutting down on the sugar in my tea is not gonna compensate for how much apple juice I fucking drink. What do you mean your side? We spawned there first? No, you fucking... It's always my side. Stop flying over there. Stop it. Stay away from me! I prayed to a divine being for a win, my faith was rewarded. Just say her name! We know you're talking about the Rel, bro. Just say her name. Just say her name. Lara doesn't want us anywhere near her. It's true! It's just a fact. He was in the car with Ryan and Pam, and she asked if he made coffee, so he gave her a cup and said milk and sugar. She drank it, it was literally just milk and sugar, right? This was when they were like in that Korean church van thing. She who must not be named. Just say it, just rip off the band-aid. I know you guys like her more than me. Okay, so today I give you nothing. As you can see by this blank canvas, I thought maybe we could brainstorm a little bit, you know how it is. Please, you see, I wrote down some in my phone. I wrote some notes, ideas of what I could do for my future conventions. While I was in Manchester, I would think of stuff to put in my own like new products, and I wrote them down on my phone note app. But I am looking at it now, and it is completely fucking useless. It's like, you know, when you jot something down and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna look at this, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know exactly what I was talking. I don't know what I was talking about. Like, we need a Lara themed screwdriver. This is for conventions, not for a Lara merch. No one's gonna buy Lara merch at conventions. Let's go, girl. Give us nothing. I'm always here to deliver what people want. I'm not around long enough to know who is around. Just stick around until April and you'll find out, I guess. What can I say? Bro, this fucking these notes are like funny stickers. Like, girl, what do you mean funny stickers? like that's so vague. What do you mean funny stickers? Oh my god. What does that mean? And then there's another one that just says check winter anime. Bitch, because my upcoming conventions are February and March. Maybe that is a good idea. Anime winter 2026. We can be ahead of like time. We can see what's gonna come out in winter 2026, and that's how we know what to make. That's how we know. Oshinaka third season? Fuck. Oh yeah, the Frieren second season is coming out, but I already have Frieren merch. I used to do it sometimes when I'm writing down homework. That is the worst. Finish sheet? That's fucked up. How could you ever know? Literally, how could you ever know what you meant by that? Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh no. All of these winter animes. I'm waiting for the Blind Girl X Invisible Man. That shit's coming out on my birthday because they know what I want. The anime industry knows what I want, but no one's gonna buy merch of that, obviously. I'm gonna be the only one seated for it. Oh man, guys, winter anime season 2026 is not looking good. If anybody's actually looking forward to it, I'm gonna just tell you don't get your hopes up too much. What is this? It's just a bunch of new seasons for already popular anime but I don't watch, and then I don't even know. It's so over, bro. Okay, so winter season anime. merch for invisible guy, but it's just clear acrylic. Didn't they used to fucking do that for the invisible girl in Boku no Hero Academia? Like, they would make figurines of her and it's just shoes. Like, literally. I'm sure there are other Monster Man enjoyers out there. Apparently not, man. I was testing the waters the other day. I was having dinner with a friend. Just like really randomly, completely out of nowhere, I go, how upset were you when you watched Beauty and the Beast as a kid for the first time and the Beast became human? And she was like, I did not care. Oh no, this isn't the safe space! Abort mission! Abort mission! Change topics! Change topics now! Oh, it's such a nightmare. My life is a nightmare, man. I might not talk as much now. I will still look at you and hear you, but I'll be painting. What are you painting? People are just too shy to share their true feelings. You're right, she probably has a ton of Monster Man novels in her closet. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. What should I make merch of? Okay, my other ideas are Cookie Run Kingdom. You know, I've seen a few Cookie Run Kingdom merches. So I'm thinking that surely they sell, question mark. I might just make them into quite small keychains, not like the big ones I normally do. Because they're cookies, man. They're just cookies. I'm still very bad at drawing like in a Cookie Run style though. I've been practicing, but I'm not that great at it. There's a new Jujutsu Kaisen season. I guess, I don't know. Do you think I should restock my Frieren merch? Because my Frieren merch has not been like selling that well. I just barely finally got rid of like some of the stock I had. But now that season 2 is coming out in winter, maybe people will give a fuck again. I don't know. I wonder. A screwdriver, but it's Cookie Run character. Why are you so fixated on screwdrivers? Make duck. I already have ducks. Nobody buys them. Nobody fucking buys them. Can you find characters and themes specific to season 2? No, man, everybody just fucking buys Frieren, though. Like, it does not matter. It's so funny. So there's currently this like pop-up store in London at the Waterloo station that's like it's an actual Japanese like merch store, and they have a pop-up in London. And they have a lot of stuff like imported from Japan, like from different animes. So they've got lots of like acrylic standees, like really like official kind of merch stuff, right? And they have it sectioned by animes, and they have a Frieren section. And when I tell you there is not a single Frieren there, because everybody just bought all of them, and then the entire like table, the shelf where they are, is just all the other fucking Frieren characters. Like, nobody gives a fuck about them. It's actually kind of insane. People, like, I don't know what people are doing, because, like, that show is literally full of good characters, but, like, nobody cares. Nobody cares, like, actually. I have, like, Frieren keychains, I have Fern keychains. I have 2 different Frieren keychains and a Fern keychain. And I have a sticker sheet of like all the Frieren characters. The sticker sheet barely sells at all. I'd be lucky to sell like 1 of them per convention. And then the Frieren keychains were doing really well, especially when the show was still fresh. Fern was not selling that great. I think I only sold like 2 of them or something. Like, literally nobody fucking cares about the other characters. It's so funny. Like, that boggles the mind because the characters are so good. They are, man. They are. But, like, the problem with a lot of media like that is that some characters are just more marketable. And I think compared to the others, I think Frieren E is very marketable. I'm not saying that she's like necessarily better than the other characters, but like she is very marketable just because of, like, the design and just kind of, I guess, the fact that she's the main character. But like, yeah, normally like with big shows, like with Dungeon Meshi, for example, right? I have multiple Dungeon Meshi character keychains. And they all sell equally, I would say, right? People buy a bunch of my Dungeon Meshi keychains of like the different characters I have, but like I don't know why, but for some of the shows, people really just want like the one character and that's it. What I'm talking about, we're trying to decide. It was Paraton, by the way. We're trying to decide what I should make merch of for my next conventions, and I'm trying to predict. I'm trying to look into the future and predict what is gonna be big in February, March next year, because that's when my conventions are. I need to order that shit like ASAP, man. I need to finish the designs and order the new stuff because like it needs to arrive by February. There's not that much time left, actually, when I think about it. Why do you go to convention only in the UK? Well, that's not necessarily true. I did a Germany convention last year. But I did it mostly in the UK because people speak English, and also because it's cheaper, and also because I'm just one girl. Germany is still too far. I applied for Dokami again, but man, I don't think I'm gonna get into Dokami like ever again, guys. EU tax laws. Yeah, that's okay. We don't care about that, right, guys? Me going to Germany praying that they're not gonna stop me for my suitcase full of keychains. Like, where are you taking that? But, like, Germany, that's where German Minimi was from? Yeah. I'm glad you used wuss, because she isn't dead. Have you been lifting so you can lug your merch around? You know what? I've been trying to get back into exercise because I low-key abandoned it for a bit of time. And how do I put this? I did some cardio. Like 3 days ago, and I think my heart rate still hasn't calmed down. I don't think it ever went back to resting. So I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm just not like built for this exercise life. Anyway, since I haven't heard a single sound suggestion, I'm just gonna start with my Lobotomy Corp keychain, and then we'll see where the night takes us. Have you seen a doctor about that? Yeah, he said I was pathetic and weak, and and that I should do more exercise. We need screwdriver. We're not doing any screwdriver merge, guys! For fuck's sake. If I see one more screwdriver message in this chat, I'm starting to ban people. For good. I use exercise regularly, like a few sit-ups and stretches every day, but it's both easy to start and get out of. It is. What about Lara Hammer? The ban hammer, bitch, is coming for you. Or arrange, guys, that was not an invitation to switch to other tools. Like, that was not me telling you to start suggesting other tools. Get a life. Get a fucking life. Don't ban me. I sent it right before you said that. Yeah, right. Like anyone would believe that. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get into Dokami ever again, because it seems like they changed their system. So this year, the way the applications work is it's done 70% through lottery. And I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. When has Lara ever fucking won anything? That's like the main reason I don't spend money on gacha. Because I know damn well I'm just gonna lose so much money because I'm never gonna actually get anything good. Like, I'm gonna have to actually spend like stupid amounts of money. This is serious. Like, I don't know why they did that. I guess maybe they're trying to have more variety. Or maybe the truth is just they get so many applications. They were like, nah, fuck this shit. We're not actually manually selecting people anymore. I think a lottery to some degree is not a bad idea because they do get so many applications, and I think it gives everybody like an equal chance on one hand, but I also feel about it the same way I feel about the fucking VTuber meet and greets at conventions, I'm gonna be honest with you. As somebody who never wins anything, I am deeply upset. You see, you think everybody gets a fair chance, but the truth is I'm at some weird disadvantage from God. I got this like weird debuff from God and I am not winning shit. You know what they say about 90% of gamblers? Yeah, that 90% of them end up losing their homes and families. But yeah, let's sketch some ideas. I love how one of my ideas just says funny stickers. You know what I thought would go hard? Actually, wait, I didn't even write that down. I'm gonna write it down now because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget. You know what? I had a really brilliant idea for merch, which doesn't actually require that much drawing, because I am just gonna partially recycle another merch art that I have, but like slightly redo it. And I think it's genius. And I know it's genius actually because I told it to my mom and she didn't like it. And my mom thought it was a very weird idea, and that's how you know it's good. If your mother doesn't approve, you're probably onto something really great there. That's how you know. That's how all the greatest art is made. I don't even know if I should tell you. What if you're gonna steal my genius idea, bro? But like, remember I have these like really small like guy keychains, right? They're very tiny. They're my tiny man keychains. They're like literally like this big in real life or something. So I thought about reusing these artworks. Oh god, I gotta find the meme. Hold up. But I make them two-sided instead, like a two-sided charm. It has two different pictures. I gotta find that one meme because it's so good. This is my idea. This is my idea for the new merch. Is that a fucking screwdriver as your profile picture? Fuck you. Okay, you guys know this meme? Imagine this keychain, but on the other side, it's like that. I think I could make some real money with that, but I also think I can't draw that on YouTube. I think they're not gonna let me draw this on YouTube. And I make them bigger, obviously, because if they're too tiny, then you can't see all the intricate detail, obviously. I would only do it for some of them. I think the Yakuza ones would go hard as that. Maybe Phoenix. I feel like it's really Phoenix Wright coded. Like, that's like the most Phoenix Wright coded image I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. I mean, let's be for real. So yeah, I think it would go really hard for some of these characters. I gotta restock the Majimas, man. He fucking... I think I sold out of Majimas like on Friday or something last time. And I restocked more of him than last time, because last time he also sold out. And my mom was in shock, because like, these like kind of... like a bunch of these like older women kept buying Majima keychains, and she was like, what is up with these women? Why do they like this character so much? And I'm like... The women crave a criminal, a baby girl criminal, mom. They're just like me, for real, for real. Not really your style of art. No, you're not getting it, man. It's for the funny. It's not meant to be sexy. It's meant to be funny. We just give him a beautiful ass on the other side, and it's perfect. You remember how LobCorp characters look like? Well, no, that's why I got a picture pulled up. But I'm using as a reference. You think I'm just doing this off the dome? Also, I'm only gonna do one, which is like the main lab lady. I don't think I don't know how well any of the other characters will do. So I'm gonna put out this main lab lady as like my test. She's gonna be my test. I sometimes, to test out some merch, I print out maybe like, I don't know, 5 of them, and then I bring them to a convention. And if all 5 of those go, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll make more. Or like if people get like excited about it, and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe you have Lobotomy Corp merch or something. So I'm gonna probably test the waters. I think it would do okay because a lot of my like other niche like horror game stuff does really well. So RPG Maker is really popular. Signalis has been actually pretty popular at my last couple of conventions as well. Whatever you say, Lara, how dare you? My really thought was, yeah, the Leon Kennedy, dude. Leon Kennedy would go so hard with that. That's also a really Leon Kennedy coded meme. Like, this guy, imagine you turn him around. You turn this keychain around and it's fucking this. No, I think I'm onto something here, bro. I think I really got something great cooking here. Like, look at this. This is literally perfect. I think I'm onto something. I know Mystery is just trying to talk me out of it because he's trying to steal the idea. Mystery is trying to talk me out of it because he's like, shit, that's genius. I should have thought of that. So now he's trying to be like, oh no, Lara, you wouldn't be able to pull it off. You wouldn't be able to. Your style is too cute to be drawing forbidden shit like this. But like, don't tell me what to do, bitch. But yeah, I'm just thinking about the fact that I wrote like funny stickers. Like, what could possibly be funny stickers? Does anybody have any funny stickers I did? And if you say screwdriver, so help me God. You know, I think what would be a funny sticker? Emergency Markiplier. Like a little Markiplier in a frame. And then Emergency Northernlion, but that one's just for me. I have never seen any Northernlion merch now that I think about it. I have seen Markiplier merch. Markiplier merch sometimes does pop up at conventions. Maybe I could be the first to make Northernlion merch. Hang it next to the VTubers. I know who the audience is. Just hang it next to the VTubers. And people are gonna be like, oh yeah, that's my Yoshi. Lara, can I be on your side? No, you can't do that. Go away, all of you. Stay away from me! Anyways, what have you guys been up to this week or something? You guys getting ready for Christmas, I guess? Yeah, like the shopping and stuff. I just need to buy a couple more things and then I'm free from the burden of Christmas shopping. Especially the financial burden of Christmas shopping. I bought a hardcover book for a friend. You know how serious that shit is? It was like 16 pounds or something, man. Like, why the fuck does it cost so much for a hardcover book? Who even reads hardcover books other than my friend, who for some reason really likes hardcover books? I don't even like hardcover books. Heavy book. Yeah, you can hit somebody with that shit. You know, they're like weirdly not heavy. I don't know what they're making hardcover books out of these days, but the books aren't even that heavy, to be honest. I guess it depends on the book, though. But it's like, I don't know why, but my friend really likes hardcover. I have like literally never met anyone in my life who prefers hardcover books. But I think like on her birthday or something, she got gifted a hardcover book. And in my mind, I was like, wow, that's stupid. Why would they do that to her? And she was like, wow, it's a hardcover copy. I'm so happy. I love hardcover copies. And I was sitting there like, what? There's no way. She's just pretending to like, you know, not upset the person that gifted this to her, surely. But apparently not. Apparently she was serious, because then she started listing all the reasons why the hardcover copies are the best. And I was like, that's crazy, man. That's fucking crazy. What do you mean by hardcover? So you know how some... I know Vtuber fans don't really read books. But you know, some books have a soft cover. It's like a paper cover, you know, it's a bit like... You can bend it and stuff. It's just made out of like slightly stronger paper than the rest of the pages. And hardcover books, the cover part is like really hard. I'm not describing it that well, but like, the papery book versus the more like solid book. That's what I'm talking about here. Hardcover books are nice till you bend the edges. How the fuck do you bend the edges of that, man? How strong are you? Is this how you like weirdly flex your strength? I have books like that. That's great. I'm so proud of you. Note that she's also a VTuber fan. I'm not like other girls. I'm not like other girls. No, you know what? I'm getting into a new habit. Every time I think I want to play Arc Raiders, I read a book instead. It's getting ridiculous, man. But then I got free time, and I'm like, what if I played a video game right now? I get out the book. This cannot go on. My reading this year has not been that great. I think it's because I read like too much non-fiction this year, especially towards the beginning of the year, and it kind of fried my brain. And, you know, I was like, it's okay to read a fiction book now, Lara. And I read a fiction book for the first time, like, after, like, months of reading non-fiction. And I was like, fuck, this feels so good. It feels so fucking good to be reading something where none of the things on the paper are true, and I don't gotta fucking think about how it's true. I don't gotta believe any of this shit. I'm just reading it for the love of the game. Have to pay to place bomb? Oh yeah, the bomb costs 10. You thought the bombs were free this whole time? Arc stream when? It's just not a good stream game. I'm gonna be so for real. It's just not a good stream game unless you are like actively planning to be a menace, which I am not, because I would feel too bad. I can't, man. I admit it. It's incredibly fucking entertaining. It is so entertaining to watch people be assholes in Arc Raiders on stream. It feels so good to pull up an Arc Raiders stream and then watch your favorite streamer betray the hell out of some innocent person. But it is also low-key. It's low-key giving, like when in real life people are just trying to mind their own business and then some influencer shows up and starts like interviewing them or putting a camera in their face and just like recording their stupid video. It's a little bit like a digital equivalent of that. I love what Doggy does in that game. You should see what fucking Northern Lion does in that game. I'm being so serious, he's such a fucking menace. He and his friend, like, they full-on interrogate the person to, like, find out more about them first. Like, they will ask them where they are from. And if they're Spanish, they start speaking to them in Spanish. And they, like, full-on befriend them, man. And then, like, there was this one time they were playing it, and they were like, oh, where do you work? And the fucking person tells them, I have 7 jobs. And then they fucking killed the guy with 7 jobs! And I was like, this is insane. How could you do this to him? This is his only time off this week. Or maybe this year. And you fucking killed him. And he lost all of his loot. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me to fucking start killing people. You're too broke to gamble. Yep, it eventually gets to that point. I feel you. Now you're just gonna have to sit there and wait until more money manifests into your pockets. Which is also how it works in real life, trust. So yeah, it's really fucking funny to watch, but it is not funny to be on the receiving end. But if you're not, like, actively looking for trouble in that game, it is also, like, the most unexciting thing in the world, like, for a stream. Like, that, like, 90% of that game is you just walk around and you loot. It's like The Last of Us. It's like the looting part of The Last of Us. That's low-key one of the reasons why I enjoyed it, because it's literally like when you loot in The Last of Us. It's like the calm parts of The Last of Us. So to me, it was really nice. But I'm also like, this is like, there's no content to be made out of this. And like, literally, Screwdrivers brought me in bad luck. Should have stayed on the duck profile picture, what can I say? And like, I don't know, man. It's literally people on there as well. I feel like they're so fucking traumatized by like all the people killing you. It is like actually impossible. I thought when I was going into the game, I was kind of worried because I really don't like being in chat, like in a voice chat with strangers. I really don't play these kinds of games a whole lot because I really don't enjoy being in voice chat with strangers. Dude, nobody fucking wants to talk to you in that game. It's actually kind of insane. I think they're all so afraid of like getting killed. Legit, if you do run into somebody by some miracle, they just go, don't shoot! And then they fucking run off at the speed of light. But I don't even have enough stamina to follow them, even if I wanted to. It's the funniest fucking shit ever. People on there actually act like they're in an apocalypse and you can't trust anybody. Okay, that game turned into like real society, into an actual what would have happened if we were in an apocalypse so quickly. It might just be the most accurate apocalypse simulator I have ever seen in my life. Because the way people like run away at first sight of you, because they absolutely cannot afford to lose all of their loot to a stranger is so funny. Like, they literally just go, don't shoot! And then they're gone. They're fucking gone. I didn't even, like... I honestly even tried, like, talking to people on there, and they do not fucking want to talk to you. Like, I can't believe it, but I might just be more social than an average Arc Raiders player. It's actually kind of unbelievable to me, because I'm not a social person, but it's really hard to play alone. So it's actually really nice to be able to do something with a person, especially like killing the robots. But nobody fucking wants to play with you. It is so funny. They just go, don't shoot, and then run off. It is hilarious. Nobody wants anything to do with anyone on that game anymore because of all the people killing you. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Unless I choose to be evil one day, I kinda doubt I can stream that game. I wish I had it in me to be evil in that game. Maybe when I get good. Honestly, like, low-key, I'm also like really bad at the game. So I think even if I did start shooting people, I probably would not actually go very far. Because they'd probably like immediately take me down. I actually suck at it so bad. So maybe when I get better at the game, maybe then I can start shooting on side. So stay tuned for that, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Hello, Iron. How are you doing? Oh man, the knees are not right. It is like so easy to sink a lot of time into it though, which is why I'm like, yeah, don't do it, Lara. You actually have like work to do. I stayed up playing it until like 2 AM on Sunday. But like, it's so strange because you don't do anything in that game. Like, it's so funny. Like, literally nothing fucking happens in it. You just walk around and you like open boxes and drawers and you're like, ooh, metal parts, that's cool, I guess. And then your inventory gets full and you just like go home. And you occasionally, like, there are some rounds where I don't even run into any robots. There's legit some rounds where I don't even fucking get attacked by any robots. Where I just make it out with like a full inventory and not a single like thing attacks me. I don't even spend a single bullet. Like, it is so funny. That game is literally just... it's literally just you looting simulator. It's fucking hilarious. My old Last of Us faction bros got really into it because it's literally The Last of Us, but you fight robots, like, actually. I'm not saying that game would be a lot more fun if you had no morals, but it totally would be. It would be though! Like, it's still a fun game, right? It's still a fun game, and I think you can enjoy it in your own time. And I think it's also fun just to play it with friends. Like, it's more fun, I think, to play it with friends because then you can do more things. Since it's easier to do stuff, like, as a team. Especially for combat with the robots. But, like, I'm talking about it, like, from content kind of point of view. And for content point of view, unless you are willing to actively be looking for trouble and like talking to people and trying to get like funny situations out of it, where most of them end with you killing them, it's not a streamable game. Like, it's not a fucking streamable game. Unless you're like willing to be toxic. But if you're just playing it in your own time, I think it's fun. If you're just there, you know, you're like, oh man, I had a long day at work. Why don't I open some drawers for 2 hours? I just came back. What did I miss? I was just telling about how nobody in Arc Raiders fucking wants to talk to you. Like, you will be playing the game and everybody just goes, anybody you run into just goes, "Don't shoot!" And then they run away at the speed of light because they're just so afraid of something bad happening to them. It's like actually, it feels like you're in a real apocalypse. Like people are just terrified of each other. The scariest thing is our people, not the machines. Like actually. I'm kind of stupid. What color are your Furio Tigre Form's glasses? They've got a gradient. They're like orange turning into like purple or blue or something. I think. I don't know, man. Don't ask me questions like that. Been there like orange turning into purple. Let's see. I got you. I know they got a gradient. That I am certain of. I always forget like the eye color of Demon Form Lara, which is really funny. Who hurt these people? Our people, literally. When will you stream LobCorp again? Probably... maybe next week. Maybe next week. Give me a bit of time to like cool down because I really don't feel like getting into it right now. Like I was thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, Lobotomy Corp is fun. Then I was like, oh, but I have to like learn new things in that game. Like I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to fucking do it, man. Give me a break. Hello, Florian. Okay, I found her. They're like purple turning into orange with blue frames that turn into purple. This is why you gotta keep your design simple, man. Me complaining about my own design. Hello, I saw Angela. That's her name. I was trying to remember what her name was. I just looked up Lobotomy Corporation, hoped she will pop up, man. Me, the fake Lobotomy fan making merch. No, I'm getting there. Soon I will know everything there is to know about that game. Just give me some time. I draw highly abstract anyways. Are you drawing me in Picasso style? I like talking to people in art creators. It's a lot of fun, unless it's the holidays because people become feral. How do people become feral on holidays and art creators of all things? She's finally making Project Moon Merge after all these years. I know. This is the only thing I'm making though. Tell you what though, if this one does well, I might make more. But for now, I'm just gonna do this lady because I'm assuming she's the most popular LobCorp character. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just making a whole lot of assumptions here, but I'm gonna pray that I'm correct on this. Imagine I make the most unpopular character and people all come to my table and they're like, "What? Why did you pick this one?" And I was like, she gave me the vibes, like people really like her. She seems important. I'm only on day 10, but she seems important. And then they shake their head in disapproval and walk away from my table. And then they tell other Project Moon fans to avoid that specific table. They're like, do not come near that one table. There's this fake poser. Oh, you know, I taught my mom the word poser and she's been using it so much. It's so fucking funny. My mom just be calling anybody posers now and it's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Like, she will be like, oh, this person's a poser. This person's a poser. And I'm like, I should have never taught her the word. She's calling everybody posers now. Okay, Angela. This will go into my merge folder for keychains with RPG Maker and other horror games. I think she will do well, just like with the other horror games, you know? I've got the horror games collection. When you hang them all next to each other on display, it sends a certain signal into people's brains, and they're like, oh, actually, I want all of them. You know how it works. Also, I need to change the color profile. There you go. Tell me when you finished it. I know some people to promote to. You know, people who go to UK conventions? I'm gonna have it like in February. It should be done for February. The teenagers and college students all have time off and play our creators. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, there's gonna be... But like, no, it fucking doesn't, dude. Like, teenagers have plenty of time anyway. Most people, like, don't like a lot of people on online games are always like teenagers with infinite time. Or am I not getting something? I feel like the adults are the ones who have like less time to play those games and not like the teenagers. Maybe college students I can kind of see it, but still. I don't know. You know what? If I meet a teenager in our graders, I might as well just shoot them. Why the fuck not? my like morality doesn't really work there. I'm just gonna do it. Teenagers in a lot of time. Yeah, man. Kids don't know how well they have it. I actually feel like I had infinite time back when I was in university. It's insane. Like, I look back to my like university years and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, why didn't I work on even more projects? Why the fuck was I not making more projects? Like, I should have been making more projects instead of like, I don't know, whatever the hell I was doing. I had so much time. And then I was like going to school and shit. Like, yeah, I had exams and stuff, but I was pumping out like a Vocaloid song every month. So who's gonna argue with me? Do you see me pumping out a Vocaloid song every month now? I don't fucking think so. If whatever amount of time you have right now and you think it's not a lot, you need to understand that you're gonna have less when you're older. You're gonna have so much less. So, treasure it. Perhaps because you were tired? No, man, I was a COVID. I was a fucking pandemic university student. Like, we weren't fucking doing anything. I was tired like my final year because I was doing my final project. Yeah, I did not have much time then. But during my first and second years, I wasn't doing shit, man. Like, there was literally nothing to do. I would have spawned bomb, but I can't. Tragic, absolutely tragic. Thanksgiving was a free-for-all. Are you actually telling me people were like killing each other on Thanksgiving? Okay, so the message I'm getting from this is I should be playing our creators when like most people are busy, but then you get just the jobless people like me on there, bro. And those people that cannot possibly be nice to you in our creators. So when you think about it, there's really no good time to play our creators. It's always a bad time to be playing that game. There's always somebody out there to get you. I want to tell teenagers to learn the bass guitar. Literally me, word for word, bro. Word for word. Why the fuck was I learning piano? What a waste of my time. That's that's interesting though. I don't really play a lot of online games. In fact, I don't really play online games at all. So it's kind of fascinating to hear about like the changes in like I don't know, player base, I guess, when it's like certain seasons. So I tell you, during Christmas vacation, it's gonna be the purge over there. I should hide my good guns. Not that I have any, but my theoretical good guns, I should hide them for when it becomes Christmas season on Arc Raiders. An pianist, but not anymore, man. Not anymore. Why bother learning how to make music if AI exists? Slash joke. How much did they pay you to say that, Lane? How much is that one AI music app paying you to be saying this shit? Okay, she's got this nice hair gradient. It's kind of grayish at the top, and then it turns blue. No, not this kind of blue. It's hard to find the right blue because of the CMYK color format. So pretend like this is correct. I was thinking about other horror stuff I could make. My horror like keychains and stickers do pretty well. I don't know what else to make. Somebody suggested me Higurashi some time ago on Instagram, and I thought that was a good idea, but I'm also like, I don't know. I feel like Higurashi like weirdly goes in and out of fashion whenever it fucking wants to. Like it just chooses when suddenly people care about it again. I don't know what it's based on. I feel like the RPG Maker stuff at least has got like that nostalgia factor, but is Higurashi nostalgic yet? Maybe it's not that old yet. Well, I guess it is kind of old. So maybe. I don't know. Did she do Uma? I'm not fucking doing Uma Musume merge. First of all, there's like 1,000 of them. Second of all, like, the hype for Uma is gonna die anytime. Any second now. And then I'm gonna be sitting there on piles of merch I didn't sell. You gotta do timeless things like Lobotomy Corporation! You gotta be doing timeless merch like Eve and Matt Favre that people my age come up at the table when they see it and say, yo, I used to play that when I was 12, and then they buy it just because of out of pure nostalgia. Maybe in 20 years, people will be like, yo, I used to play Uma Musume, and that's when I make money from them. But for now, nah, man. I literally buy it. You literally want. You're on another continent. She's running Angel Lobotomy Corp. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. The other day, I heard King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard left Spotify at some point, and now there's an AI clone of them on there. Who the hell are King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard? Not to be mean, but who the fuck is that? That sounds like a made-up band from a sitcom, name-wise. I do care as I did play the game. Which so did I. Why are you virtue signaling like I didn't play the game? Unbelievable. She's saying it like, unlike Lara, I actually played the game. Lara's just drawing Lobotomy Corp merch for the hype. I actually played the game. The King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard doesn't tell me anything. Yeah, I heard that Spotify has like a ton of artists. now who are like AI made, and they're like genuinely very obviously inspired by specific bands and stuff like that, or like specific artists. I honestly, when it first started happening, I kind of thought that maybe this will finally be the downfall of AI generated bullshit. Because I'm gonna be for real with you, nobody fucking cares about artists. Nobody cares about the visual arts, which is why nobody has done anything about AI in the visual arts. But the music industry low-key rules the world. The music industry is low-key like the Illuminati. So I was like, well, maybe now they're gonna do something about it, because there's no way Taylor Swift is just gonna let some AI artist like copy her music, because she is evil and she low-key controls how that industry works. I mean, she bought the entire iTunes account to promote her album. So I was like, yeah, now we just sit and wait. We literally now just sit and wait for the downfall of generative AI. And then it didn't happen, and I was like, well, I guess nobody gives a fuck about music artists either, huh? I feel attacked what I do. Well, you know, sometimes I just want to attack some people in chat. It's nothing personal. Why is there AI music on Spotify? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it's kind of crazy because, like, people just, like, make money off of it as well. Like, they make, like, I heard that apparently they, like, make decent, well, not about decent money, but apparently the AI bands get, like, very good, like, numbers. So I'm like, how does it happen? I just need to know, how does it happen? Does it just end up on like people's algorithms if they're just listening to like random playlists? I need to know. I need to know how it happens. And it's too easy to make more money from people who are half listening. Yeah. I guess that's literally how it happens. It's upsetting. It's pretty upsetting. I was really hoping that the second they mess with the music industry, maybe some, because music industry has such crazy copyright laws as well. Like they have their copyright game like a lot more sort of advanced than like the visual arts do, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they're, you know, they will copyright strike you for even like humming a song that they own on the most platforms. So I was like, oh, surely they're not gonna get away with it. And then they got away with it. It was kind of crazy, but they really did get away with it. It's if the AI music didn't like manage to just make it stop, I don't think anything will. I think that officially means that we're cooked, guys. Get ready for everything to be AI for the rest of your fucking lives. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. Okay, guys, just like that, in an hour and 11 minutes, I finished the first keychain! Now we need to brainstorm more ideas! Fuck! This is what I mean. When I log in, I be pumping out those keychain designs like crazy. Sometimes you just gotta log in. Can you do Mori? Don't scream, please. What are you talking about? I gotta keep buying all my indie vinyls. Oh my god, do you think one day they're gonna start releasing physical music with like AI music? Like they're just gonna start making vinyls for those stupid AI bands? I'm already seeing books with AI covers and it upsets me deeply. I am not drawing a screwdriver, Joycey. I am not fucking drawing a screwdriver. Please, no. Remember the AI Ghibli images? Apparently, because the models get trained on AI art too, some of the pictures now get a piston. Yeah, I heard about that. They're all like a little bit yellow. But honestly, like that's like the least of my concerns. People keep using that as like some kind of gotcha and like the reasoning behind, and they're like, yeah, the AI downfall is here. Look, they're all yellow, and I'm like, it's gonna go away. It's literally gonna go away. I know we really love the small victories, but it's gonna go away. The day YouTube introduces there's totally not Lara AI VTuber. You know there actually is already like AI slop VTubers, not like Neurosama kind of VTubers, but like genuine just like all AI like streamers what they're trying to make as well. Sometimes I get them in my recommended and they have like 2 viewers or something, and I'm like, yeah, no thank you. I don't fucking think so. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make Cookie Run. I think Cookie Run is a good thing to do for like more keychain designs. Since there's nothing good coming out in winter that I can make money off of, I think more Teto stuff would be nice. My Teto was like super popular. The Teto keychain was really popular last time. Look, Teto's popularity is only growing and growing. It's kind of crazy. I was thinking, so I have all of these like Vocaloid like buttons. I was thinking that maybe I could make like a Teto button. Since people want more Teto stuff so badly. I feel like maybe one of these buttons, but with Teto might be a good idea. Isn't YouTube Shorts full of AI slop? It is, because they literally let you make it like in-house. They have their own like in-house like AI video making YouTube Shorts feature. So you don't even fucking have to do anything, man. You don't even have to like go through the bother of like making it on another like AI model and then going through the trouble of uploading it on YouTube. You can just make AI slop on YouTube now. It's actually like deeply upsetting to me. It's okay, I don't scroll YouTube Shorts. I only watch Northern Lion YouTube Shorts. You do a House MD button? He's my favorite Vocaloid. You know what? House MD would low-key be funny. Maybe like for a sticker. I'll write it down for sticker idea. For my funny sticker idea. House MD sticker. Okay, I'm gonna draw the Teto button because I think it shouldn't, in theory, take very long to do. I'm assuming this is the base, but who knows? I have to copy the dimensions. 300. Yeah, okay. I wish I never remember which one is which. Okay, so this is the cutting line. This is the bleeding line. And this is the inner line. I think the inner line is the one that's like the actual design should fit in there. But then the bleeding line, you should leave some more around it so that for like printing differences. That makes sense. I still remember how to make buttons. Unk still got it. It's been ages since I drew this. What about making something the Amazing Digital Circus did? Oh, bestie, I've got everything in the Amazing Digital Circus. What do you think I sell to all the children that come by my table, bro? I've got stickers, I've got buttons, I've got keychains. Like, I'm like the Amazing Digital Circus dealer. At every convention, people come up to me and they're like, wow, you got so much Amazing Digital Circus stuff. Nobody else has this much. And I'm like, I know. Don't I know it? out there. I'm out there being the one and only, the amazing digital circus art. What about murder drones? Now don't get offended, because I remember your last profile picture, but I don't really care for murder drones. I never finished the show. Okay, I'm gonna do Teto. I hate drawing her drills though. Kasane. Did the music just restart? I did not do that. I don't know how that happened. Whatever. There better not be AI in here when I look up Kasane Teto. Google. Ah, there's AI in here when I look up Kasane Teto. I'm drawing Kurutao design. My ass is not fucking drawing her Sylphie. Okay. Speedrun. I'm gonna do this like in 5 seconds. I'm gonna literally draw this so quickly because I don't have a lot of time, honestly. I need like to do 5 billion merch, but I don't even know what I'm gonna do. But I really want to do like new stuff. I have a couple like ideas for some other things, like new prints. I really want to get my prints like restarted. My prints really did not sell very well, and it made me very sad. The postcards did okay. I'm sold out of most of my postcards. So I might have to make new postcards actually. But like, the prints literally weren't selling at all. And it made me so sad. But I didn't even bring the prints to like most of my recent conventions. So yeah. I really want to like see if I can maybe make slightly cheaper prints that won't like break the bank for me as much when making them, so that I feel less sad if they don't sell. What the fuck was that? I heard like I heard like a weird sound, like something fell. But yeah. I'm gonna try and like make new prints or that are maybe better ideas. I don't know, maybe people didn't like my print designs. I don't know. I don't know. I heard they're putting Tattoo in Fortnite. The Sylphie are so amazing though. Shut up! I'm gonna time you out. What about trans people? Do you like them? What kind of fucking question is that? Bro heard I don't like murder drones and decided to fucking cancel me immediately. Lara didn't like murder drones, now I need to find something to kill her over. To answer your question, yes. I do not have any problem. What are you talking about, bro? That is so funny. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they put Tattoo in Fortnite. Are they gonna put Sylphie Tattoo in Fortnite? No, that's what I actually need to know. I feel like Krypton feels like they fucking failed so badly by never making her like a proper or like original character of theirs, because she was technically somewhat a character that was licensed with them. She appeared on like a couple like concerts, and she's in Project Diva as like a guest character, I guess. And then I don't know. I guess they didn't really think that she was gonna be as successful. But now she got the Sylphie, and everybody's fucking obsessed with her. And I bet Krypton, I feel like they fumbled so hard. They're watching at all the success AHS is getting with her right now, and they're like, we should have made her a Vocaloid. We should have fucking made her a Vocaloid while we could. But we didn't believe in her. We didn't believe in her greatness. And now we're stuck with Teto Synth V forever. She could have been a Vocaloid. She could have been superior. And now I have to deal with the Teto Synth V fever that everybody's going through right now. I'm sorting people into groups. That's crazy. You gotta stop doing that, bro. I thought MD meant the house. I figured it was from context because they asked about Amazing Digital Circus, and Murder Drones is by the same people as the Amazing Digital Circus. Wasn't she an April Fool's joke? Yeah, but she was so popular that like Krypton actually adopted her as kind of like a guest mascot character. Like Krypton had the company that made Miku, by the way, if you don't know. For those of you who don't know. So like they had her like in some of the games, they had her on like one of the Miku Symphony concerts and stuff like that. But now suddenly, but like she's never really like been like a proper, you know, character, I guess, for official stuff. Dude, her fucking drills don't fit into... Her drills don't fit into the button. It's gonna be really zoomed out. I don't know. Are we okay with the drills not fully fitting? Let me copy this quickly. Are we okay with the button looking like this? Or do we want it to be more zoomed out? I feel like that's too small for the button. I fear we're gonna have to sacrifice some of the drills fitting. This is just how it's gonna be. Vito is great, Synphy just isn't. I have problems with it. I think it's a good software. I just think that, like, everybody on Synphy fucking sounds too realistic and the fucking same. And they have so many voice banks now. I don't even know what's going on there anymore, man. Like, I just know Krypton is like crying in the corner. I just know they're crying in the corner because they've been like the kings of vocal synths for the longest time with Miku. And now Teto is like low-key. She's actually like a direct competitor. Now, I don't actually think that she's ever going to like surpass Miku. There's always like that one vocal synth that's like on the same level of fame as Miku for a while, but then they get replaced by somebody else. But Miku always stays on top. But Teto's popularity is actually kind of crazy right now. Like, it was Flower for a while, and then everybody forgot about Flower. It was Kafu for like a solid maybe 6 months, and then everybody forgot about her too. Teto's actually holding on for a hot minute though, I gotta say. Like, Gumi is so... I mean, Synphy version of the Vocaloids. Yeah, Gumi Synphy, I think she sounds realistic, but she doesn't really excite me as much as the Vocaloid. But I'm also like, I don't know, man, I'm a Vocaloid fucking boomer. Obviously, people really like Synphy. I think Synphy is just like more like accessible and easy to use as well than Vocaloid is. I mean, you gotta actually tune in Vocaloid. People don't want to do that. It's a lost art. Yeah, only drill button. We're not making tools, okay? Imagine how funny it would be if I showed up to Artist Alley. If I showed up to Artist Alley and I just had like different tools. Sorry, I cannot fucking talk today. I'm so tired. I'm really sorry if it takes me like a really long time to put together a sentence today, guys. I'm not planning on streaming very long today. Just bear with me. Just bear with me for a bit. I'm like actually so tired. I gotta go to the hairdressers tomorrow as well. I'm like long overdue for a haircut. I don't know what's going on with my hair anymore, but that shit needs to be fixed. I don't even know what I want from the haircut. Like the hairstylist is gonna be like, okay, what do you want me to do? I already see the image in my head. My hairdresser is gonna be like, okay, what would you like? And and I'm just gonna break into tears. I'm just gonna be like, I don't know. I got a Christmas dinner next week and I need to look presentable. Can you please do something about it, please? My bangs are so long, they get in my face. Get me out of this misery, please. I can't see. I'm like those dogs with really long hair that covers their eyes. I don't know how to draw her drills. I get it, I'm tired as hell too. Have a good night, Florian. Enjoy Sim. If you draw Boltet, I'm just gonna draw Parateto. What if I just drew Parateto? That might be a good idea. The Parateto. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just so tired. I think it's like, I don't know, the Christmas commissions have been low-key taking me out. And everybody wants stuff done for like on time to gift to their friends for Christmas, and I'm like, I'm gonna sound like such an asshole, but if you really loved your friends, you would have ordered that drawing months ago. That one evil artist that won't take a deadline that's like a week away. According to Twitter, everybody on Twitter always be complaining about some stupid shit artists do, but like completely normal. That's me. I'm that evil artist they want to cancel for not wanting to do something on like really short fucking notice. They'd be like, I would like this as a Christmas gift for my friend, and the Christmas is like a week away, and I'm like, look, buddy. Look, buddy, I'm just saying, you should have been thinking about your friend a while ago if you were gonna commission a custom artwork for them. Just saying. I literally wrote on my Legion, like, please don't ask for stuff to be done before Christmas. At this point, I physically cannot do that. Please don't do this to me. Can you deliver this yesterday? You're joking! You're fucking joking, but I have people like that on my Legion requests all the time. Like, I've literally done stuff before where it was like a Sunday and they wanted the commission for Tuesday. I'm being so serious right now. And you know what the worst thing is? If they catch me like at a really bad time when I'm desperate and I don't have a lot of requests, I actually agree to it. Like, the worst thing is I'm contributing to this horrible system. Because if they catch me at a time where I actually don't have any other deadlines, or like not a lot of requests, and it's obviously not like, you know, a full painted like 5 billion details Genshin character kind of shit, you know, but I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. Whatever, just pay me on time. Just the sooner you pay me, the sooner I start, by the way. What's the fee for last minute rush order? I actually do have rush order fees. If you ever notice that I added rush order fees to my commissions, that's literally why. Because people kept showing up. This one person tried like sneaking their way in because I have like different fees for like different amount of time. So there's one that's like, oh, the deadline is a week from now, which is like the highest fee I think I have. Or like the deadline is like more than 2 weeks, like, or like more than a week from now, something like that. I don't remember, man. But like, there's one person, they commissioned me something, and their deadline was like 1 day before it would have been a week from now, and they requested it, and they didn't put that the deadline is a week from now, and I'm like, I guess it's a week and a day from now. Like, don't fucking try to like manipulate me into this bitch. I fucking know what you're doing. Do not give me this. Halloween time is when I usually start asking artists for Christmas stuff. Just that, like, okay, and I think that I personally get things done pretty quickly. I think as far as art commissions go, I think I get stuff out fairly quickly. I think the most I take with like an illustration, is like a standard illustration, is maybe a month, but that's like if I'm really busy, and also if the illustration is like really complex. If you're getting something like a headshot from me, I can probably get it to you within like a week or two. You know, but like, it's possible. I'm not saying that it's like impossible, but there's a reason why rush fees exist. Because sometimes sometimes people don't really seem to understand that I have like other things to do on top of it. So like, yeah, I could draw this in a week if I had nothing else to do, but I have other things to do. So, you know, you're gonna have to pay me to work on yours instead of like somebody else's thing, maybe. I think I've got like 1 Christmas commission left right now that needs to be done, and then after that I am free, and the rest of my deadlines are in January. I'm almost out of like the December deadline jail. Everything else is due in January, but I really want to finish most of my stuff before I go on vacation, because then I can just relax. So $10 more. It depends on the price. It's like in percent. It's in percent. So it depends. It's obviously gonna be more for more expensive stuff. I should raise it, honestly, just to like scare people off. I think if I really raise my rush fee, I think then it will just scare people that want the drawing yesterday off. Like, they'll think twice before even like wasting both of our times from requesting that shit, man. I don't know, maybe I'm mean, maybe I'm fucking mean, but you know what, I'm low-key choosing violence. Because like, VGen low-key changed my life. VGen really did change my life, but it also brought so many fucking complainers. I have never seen people complain about art commissions as much as ever since VGen became a thing. And it upsets me, man, because it's like, have you people never fucking gotten commissions before? Like, what's going on? Are these like babies' first commissions? Me, when art fucking takes time. There was like a take so fucking stupid, it actually pissed me off. I had to quote retweet it. I quote retweet stuff so rarely because I really try not to engage with stuff on the off chance that it's bait, but it pissed me off so bad. I was like, shut the fuck up, man. People be like, it looks like this is gonna cost me $20, but then actually there's like hidden fees there, and I wanted a full body. I wanted a full body drawing for $20, but in reality it's not $20. And it's only the one thing like every other artist does, which is like charge more dependent on like the size of the character you're doing, and it's like, just draw it yourself, man. 2,500% rush fee for yesterday deadline? Honestly, yeah. I should just do that, man. I should just do that. Now, my favorite on Vision I've ever seen is still that one person who charges 200, like a flat rate, extra $200 if you wanna like use their art like for content, like thumbnails or something like that. Like if you just even mention their art in like their content, you have to pay them 200. That one takes the cake. The boldness, I aspire to be this bold and brave with my commission prices one day. One day I will be that person. I cannot wait when I will be that person, honestly. Any day now. I was thinking about raising my prices in 2026, but then I was like, I don't know, man. Nobody fucking has any money. Nobody has any money. It's actually kind of insane. Sharpen. Ooh, that's too much. Sharpen a little bit. Maybe that's better. I think my favorite part about like art commission discourse that came out of it so far has definitely been that one VTuber who complained about people posting their scabs that they get for projects on Twitter and stuff like that, and they were like, this is supposed to be my secret project stuff that I ordered on Scab. And people and the artists just posted it on Twitter and they ruined my secret project. And I'm like, bitch, nobody on Scab signs any fucking NDAs. What are you talking about? Go get an artist on like Vision or email this artist on Scab for like commercial work. Like, Scab is not commercial work, man. Like, what are you saying? that might have been just the funniest shit I've ever seen. I can't believe people actually expect like to be able to like order like ordering a scab and thinking that it's for your like secret music video or something like that is crazy work to me. Like absolutely nowhere it states that you could do that. That was scab. It's like literally the VTuber was so mad. They were like, the artists keep like spoiling my project, and I'm like, oh bestie. Scab is literally where you go when you blind commission a drawing and then you get what you get. And it's not like, I think some of them don't even actually let you use it for shit. I honestly think you're kind of risking it if you even use it as a schedule. But as a thumbnail. I think it depends on the artist though, I'm not sure, but like literally. Oh, that was so funny. You don't even know what Scab is going to give you. Like, it's literally like the whole point of Scab is that it's kind of like a quick sketch that you get from an artist. Like, it's inspired by like the culture of doing that. Oh, god damn it. Of doing that kind of thing at conventions. So you can come up to an artist and ask for like a life sketch from them. And they will deliver to you like literally whatever really quickly. Like, Scab is literally just a digital version of that. And the fact that people fucking think that they can use like a random ass Scab they got as like a commercial project, I have to laugh. I have to fucking laugh. People just go on Scab like because like, oh, Japanese artists, so cool. This is so much better than the Western artist who draws an anime art style, even though it's like the same thing, because this one is by a real Japanese person. Also the gambling aspect, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. People be annoying me lately with their like commission takes. There's been like so much hate being said towards artists lately. And you know what? I think some of it is somewhat justified because I do think there's a lot of artists who should not be doing commissions because they do not fucking keep up with deadlines, or or like they're not very communicative and stuff like that. I get clients a lot sometimes who come to me and they're like, I had this commission that like didn't turn out well, can you like redraw like this concept for me because like this, I didn't like what this person did or something like that. And like that's fair enough, but I'm also kind of curious why they don't ask the artist for changes. I see so many people like go on Twitter and be like, this artist like didn't draw this the way I want it to, and I'm like, then tell them. Fucking go and tell the artist, like be like, I want this changed. You got my character wrong here, just do it, man. Like, you're paying for it. You're literally paying for it. Like, it's okay. It's okay to tell the artist that it doesn't fit. Like, I have some commissioners who are literally so specific about the way they want their characters drawn and stuff like that. Like, they will actually like nitpick stuff, and that's fine. Like, you know, I will do the revisions as long as they tell me, you know, not when I'm all done with the piece. That's why I send a lot of updates, like during sketch and line art at least, so that we can catch any changes they want at that stage, and then it's not a lot of like stuff to redo. I don't know. Some people apparently would rather take it to Twitter and be like, oh, this artist drew my hair wrong or something like that, and I'm like, just tell them. This artist got my eye color wrong. Just tell them. Seriously, just tell them. Not to be rude, but it's almost giving using AI art for projects in the way that you don't know what you'll get. No, Scab is not like that though. I think a lot of people do enjoy Scab for like the gacha aspect of it, because they're like, ooh, I don't know what it's gonna look like, and that's kind of exciting. But I think Scab is a bit more about like just if you really don't like. I think Scab is nice for like shy people, because if you really don't want to be like in active communication with the artist, or you just want to pay them money once and then just like forget about it, and then one day you will get the nice drawing in your inbox. I think that's nice for those purposes. Like, honestly, just don't expect them to be doing big commercial projects for you on there, because you're not going to be able to ask for any revisions. I think it's nice for some just like casual art that you want to get. Complaining on Twitter is a lot easier than communicating. Yeah, because then the Twitter algorithm picks it up. And then you profit by being the sad little client, and the artist is the mean person. I do think that some artists could definitely do better. You know, I'm not saying that it's like entirely on the clients, but some of the stuff I see clients complain about is such a nothing burger. Like, they be pretending like artists are like actively trying to scam them or something. Like, they act like artists are actually like these evil, entitled people who are trying to like trick them into spending more money on art that like then doesn't even turn out to be what they want, and it's kind of crazy to me. And then my favorite thing is that they're like, yeah, but I still leave them a good review though, because I don't want to get in trouble. And I'm like, just leave the honest review, man. You're not helping anybody. Yeah, I think a lot of people just find like one artist they like and then they just stick to them, because they're too scared to like take a chance of some artists they've never worked with before. I like picking up artists who I've never like gotten art from before. It's fun. Like, just like from browsing VGen or something. But I do also enjoy getting art from artists I know. There's this one artist whose art I really like, and I've been on their waitlist I think for like a year now. They moved me to waitlist on VGen like a year ago or something, and I've been on the like VGen waitlist for like a year now, and it's so funny because I saw them at a convention. I saw them at a convention and I was like, yo, that's that one artist. I've been on a wait list for a year now. I'm scared. What if one day it really will be my turn, but I won't have any money at the moment? Like back when I requested, back when I made the request, I had money. But who knows if I'll actually have money when they'll finally get back to me. I'm terrified of that possibility, man. I'm gonna be like, oh, actually, I can't even pay for this anymore. Waited in line so long, I ran out of money while I waited. Hello, Gerardo. How are you doing? How's your week so far? I've never bought anything on Scab, actually, to be completely honest with you. I don't know. I kind of prefer seeing the process, and also there's like a language barrier with like Scab artists, because most of them probably only speak Japanese. I know you can use like a translator or something, but I don't know. I think I'd rather just do it on VGen, honestly. I haven't gotten many skip style requests recently, to be honest, on VGen either, to be honest. Oh yeah, I have to save this. Teto button. Where do I put this? Hands. There you go. Oh shit, I forgot to do the color profile. Hopefully it still looks okay. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, red is alright. Red is not an evil color when it gets to printing color profiles. Okay, and for the background color, actually, I don't know what background color to do for this one. I know Gumi already got pink. What background color goes well with like red hair? Maybe blue. Probably blue, to be honest. Yeah, I think that would look nice. Trying to pick a shade of blue and they all look the same. I think that's nice. And I put like these kind of dots in the back. Probably those. Yeah. Okay. How was your weekend? Not too bad. I went to see a movie with my friend on Sunday, actually. We went to see Bugonia finally. I kind of forgot about it. I really wanted to see it when I heard about it. But then, I don't know, man. Nobody was talking about it and I kind of forgot it existed. And then I randomly remembered because my friend was like, do you want to go to the movies? And I was like, holy shit, let's go see that one movie about the lady getting kidnapped. And so, yeah, we finally saw that movie. Just finished showering after doing yard work, planting coriander, cilantro. It goes best in the winter season here. That's nice. But when is it gonna like be ready for you to like pick? Like in summer, or? I imagine it probably doesn't grow. I mean, it probably grows pretty fast now. Is that what it's about? Yeah, it's about a woman who gets kidnapped by two conspiracy theorists. Because they're convinced that she's an alien. It was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of insane. Like, it was so batshit crazy. It was just like a crazy thing after a crazy thing. It actually felt like watching a train wreck. But like in a good way. Like, it was so fucking crazy. It was actually like, wow. And my friend, I don't know, my friend is a bit of a coward. She always like hides behind my shoulder whenever like anything like gory happens on all the movies. And I'm like, come on. You're missing the best parts. Late February or March, ready to get harvested. That's nice, actually. That's pretty soon. Okay, Teto button is done. What's the Jesus horror movie called again? There's a Jesus horror movie? I'm sorry, I haven't heard about that. But I did enjoy Bugarnia. It's not exactly a Christmas movie though. Gotta get into the spirit of Christmas a little bit, maybe. I watched a really... well, it wasn't that bad. I watched a Christmas movie with my friend because my friend loves Christmas movies. So whenever it's the Christmas season, she's like, we have to watch a bad Christmas movie right now. So we watched, like, we pick a random Christmas movie on Netflix, and it's always a treat. I mean, last year we watched a fun movie about that woman who was in love with a snowman. That one was so fucking funny. But this year we watched this, like, weird gay Christmas movie. It was not the BDSM one. It was normal. It was just a gay Christmas movie. It had like this like gay love triangle. It was actually half decent. I could not remember what it's called. Please don't ask me. You're gonna have to. If you really want to watch that gay Christmas movie, you're gonna have to look for it because I don't know what it was called. Show her bone tomahawk and tell her just a fun western movie. No, man, I'm not gonna fucking... I'm not gonna fucking make my friend who doesn't like gore, like, watch gore. I'm not a fucking psychopath. I also want to keep having friends. Some of you people need to start treating our human beings with kindness. Is what I learned from playing Arc Raiders like 2 times. And then I was like, wow, people really fucking hate society on here. Okay, what time is it? It's 10. I honestly think I'm gonna end for today because I'm so tired, man. I hate to say it, but I'm so tired this week. And we did 2 merch things. And I got 1 idea, I think. Did I get 1 idea? No, I didn't. Okay, that's not true. I wrote down the baby girl keychains. Maybe house MD sticker. Yeah. I'm gonna do my best to resurrect my prints. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm dedicated. In 2026, I'm selling prints. In 2026, people... no, that's not true. I was selling prints this year and last year too. In 2026, people are buying my prints, is what I'm trying to say in reality. I didn't got to catch you in stream before you're done for today. Yeah, sorry, I'm literally so fucking tired. I don't really want to stream for a very long time. I'm also just doing 2 streams this week. Because I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this to myself. I will hopefully be back with more energy next week. We'll see how it goes. I do have like a Christmas thing next week, but it's okay. It shouldn't really get in the way. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, the Christmas thing is next week. It's not Christmas next week, but I have a Christmas thing next week. You know, a gift I ordered for somebody didn't arrive. I'm actually so pissed off. I'm gonna have to, like, get them another gift or something. And then the actual gift is still gonna arrive, but it's gonna arrive late, so that I'm gonna still have the fucking gift, but I already had to buy them another gift. I'm so annoyed. It should not have taken that long. I'm not ordering it from fucking China or something. It's literally coming from Europe. And I ordered it in advance. I didn't order it last second. I was being good. I was being a good friend. And that fucker didn't arrive. I'm literally so annoyed. How often do you give your art as gifts to friends? These days, never. Back in the day, I used to give... okay, it wasn't the only thing I gave people, but I would give them something and I would always draw people a card myself. These days, I do not really draw people stuff anymore. Okay, first of all, most of my friends are like normal. And I don't know what to draw them, you know? I mean, there's only so many cards I can give them where I draw an anime version of themselves and they find that charming. I mean, yeah, the first time I do it, they're like, oh wow, she drew me, but like in her anime art style, that's sick, dude. But then the year after that, what do? It's not like they have OCs. You know what I mean? Like, it's so easy to gift things to people who are into fandoms or have OCs and stuff like that, because you'll literally just like gift them like art of their OCs and stuff like that, and they're the happiest person alive. But like for normies, man, they don't care that I drew that card myself. Like, that's not true. That's not true. They do appreciate it. But like, I don't know what to fucking draw to them anymore. Not to mention, I don't really have any good like art materials anymore to make like traditional stuff. So yeah, pretty rarely. I do it pretty rarely these days. I would only do it if I'm gifting something to somebody who I know is like also into like anime or something like that, because I know that they are like, it's very easier to please with that kind of stuff, if that makes any sense. I also just don't have the time, man. I don't fucking have the time. I do have one friend who's like, you used to draw me birthday cards, Lara, what happened? And I'm like, I started doing art full time. This is my life now. All I do is draw things for people now, girl. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get in line. I do like drawing stuff for people. It's like, that's like my way of like showing affection most of the time, to be completely honest with you. That and like giving people gifts. It's like the only thing I know how to do. I just like buy stuff for people spontaneously. And it's like not even their birthday or anything, but I'm just like, I'll buy this for this person if I see something that they like, and then they're like, why did she buy me this? Does she want the money back? And I'm like, no, keep the money. Or like, I will draw something for them, and then they're like, why the fuck did she do that? Like, people have no appreciation for art anymore. You will draw them and a bad picture of their dog, and they don't even care. The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus, an underrated classic. There's a stop motion, but is it actually bad? Because my friend only likes the bad Christmas movies. I finished my art, hell yeah. I do. You know what I'm gonna say? I love like getting art though. I don't know. I feel really awkward giving people art because I feel like sometimes I feel like they're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why would I want this?" But I love getting art. That makes me so happy to receive art. Getting art is so nice. But you see, Alex, you're somebody who like likes art though, because you commission a lot of art and stuff like that. Just because you like art. But 90% of population don't give a fuck. It's just the truth. It's sadly just the truth. You should have drawn your friend of gifts you would have given them if you had the money. That's so true. I'm gonna draw my friend of the gift that I ordered for them that didn't arrive on time. That would have been really funny. You know what really upsets me about this drawing? I know I said I was gonna end now, but the number on her shoulder gets like cut off because of the border. So I'm just gonna move it up. It's a little bit visible on the bottom that way. Like, at least so that you know it's there, because then someone's gonna see it and it looks like she got a bare shoulder, and they're gonna be like, she claims she's an OG Teto fan, but that's not even fucking true because she didn't even draw the numbers. Me imagining like fake scenarios of people calling me a fake Teto fan is so funny. I love coming up with things that will never happen, just in case they do, though. Also, you know what? This is really shit. What is she doing? She said she was going to sleep. Nah, I lied. I fucking lied. light. The eyelashes, they're not right, man. They're so, like, the angles are not the same. It's gonna haunt me. I don't know how to fix it though. It was bothering me. This is what happens when you spend an hour on a merge drawing. Don't tell anybody. If I see any of you pulling up to my convention table and being like, and telling other people, I saw her draw that, she only took an hour and now she's charging you like $10 for it, it's on site. It is on site. If I ever buy it, get a Lara art, I'll frame it and hang it on the wall. Oh, thank you. Well, buy it then, bitch. My commissions are open. I'm just kidding. I also like having good comebacks to make up scenarios. I know. It feels so good to having like a shower argument. Maybe one day you will win it. I mean, sometimes those things do come true. In fact, I get dreams all the time in which people who have wronged me apologize to me constantly. Sometimes I just be sleeping at night, and in my dreams, all the people who have ever wronged me just kind of form a line, and then they wait for their turn, and then it's their turn. It's like, you know, the line for Santa Claus to tell him what you want for Christmas? That's me, but they sit on my lap and they're like, Lara, I'm so sorry for that one thing I did to you in 2nd grade. And I say, it's okay, I forgive you. And they walk away, and I turn to the camera and I say, I do not forgive that bitch. She's getting coal for Christmas. The twin drill hairstyle is the goat. I wish I knew how to draw it though. I'm so bad at drawing her drills, I just do whatever. It looks like croissants or something. Let the masses know the button is off model because the number was moved up. No, it still looks fine. Honestly, I think I drew it too low. Like, if you look on the original, it's higher up than that. I drew it too low originally. Can I get it lined up of just for all my shenanigans? Yeah, but you will not be forgiven. The office camera fun, yeah. That sounds like an awesome dream. Yeah, it just, when you wake up, it feels like so much better. It really gives you closure that never actually happened. With that one girl that stole my cat plush in 2nd grade. That's right. I remember. My Lara thank you card and a duck friend sticker live in my transparent phone case. Ah, that's really sweet. I should draw more art for people. I'm sorry. I try to draw stuff for people if I know their birthday is like coming up and shit like that, but sometimes I just don't have the time. It depends on how busy I am during like people's birthdays and shit. But also, like, I don't know what to draw for some people. It's just so easy to draw stuff for people that like have OCs. And they're like really loud about their OCs, and they got like a nice little VGen section on their VGen profile that has their OCs listed and with all the references. That's the stuff, man. That's like the easiest way for me to like draw people's OCs now. But some people are just like, what do you draw for this person? I want to show my affection, but I don't know what to draw for this person, so I just don't do it. And then they probably think I hate them or something, I don't know. Croissant, I could go for one. Me too, man. I could always go for a good croissant. Croissant jamon y queso, anybody? That's the stuff. My school had the best croissants, jamon y queso. I miss them every day. Like, they were just so good. I don't know what they were putting in them. Like, probably crack or something, but they were so good. Like, a friend of mine literally still thinks about that croissant jamon y queso we had at our school, the cafeteria. She legit sometimes just says, do you think Do you think if I went to the school and I asked like the security guard at the entrance, like and I'd be like, I used to go here, can I just go in to buy a croissant? Do you think he will let me through? And I'm like, I don't know. He wouldn't even let me through when I would forget my student ID. And he knew who I was. I went there every day. I don't know if he would let somebody in just for a croissant. With a lot of butter. Probably a lot of butter. Butter just makes shit better. Which means that they're probably putting crack in the butter? Question mark? They're putting crack into something. Like, you think I'm just gonna believe that there's no addictive substances involved in those foods? There's a French bakery and their croissants are really good. There is this like guy at the farmer's market who pretends to be French even though he's Italian, and it's so fucking funny. Like I'm there and I'm like, I have no proof, but I know you're not French. Last time I bought something from him, he was like, ciao Bella, and I was like, I'm on to you. I'm like that one guy from Dexter. I'm like, I'm fucking on to you, man. I know your ass is not French. You're literally Italian. You're literally fucking Italian, man. I'm on to him. I have no proof, but I'm on to him. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for coming today. I'm sorry for the short, low energy stream. But I will be back on Friday with some Spore. Because I was like, I don't want to play a new video game, but I also don't want to play The Last of Us because that's for later. That's for later. We'll play The Last of Us before the end of the year, though. I promise you that. Probably. We'll see. But yeah, I will see you guys on Friday with some Evolution, apparently. Hope you get some rest. I'm gonna try, man. It's either that or Arc Raiders. I'm joking. If you see me on Steam or Discord and it's like playing Arc Raiders, you gotta stop me. You gotta tell me to stop. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. I'm not even reading that message, Aaron. I'm being so for real with you right now. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.